And we're live. What's good, y'all? TriKage back after what, 2 weeks? TriKage live. We back after 2 weeks. A
Spoken
lot of
weapons
stuff
niggas
has
ass.
happened in the playoffs, but we have to talk about what just happened. But before we do, we gotta make sure people get into the stream. People get situated. We make sure so basically, how's Mother's Day been for y'all? Cause it's Mother's Day today. So
You know,
what y'all do?
I shout out my OG to the '03. You know what I'm saying? Like, I called her. You know, I'm still on campus. I told Mrs. Wade and Mrs. Udo. Have a lovely Mother's Day. I already told Kareem that a little bit earlier, but I didn't tell Drew
Yeah,
that. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Same for Mrs. Udo from me and Mr. I said Mr. Mrs. Robinson. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I called my mom because I wasn't able to. I was like busy, so I wasn't able to get home. So I called her, and then yeah, it's pretty much it.
Yeah, I texted my mom. She was at work. She came back. Had to help my sister. Make some little bit of cake. You know what I'm saying? And then we
Man,
had to go.
we got Chef Kareem out for Mother's Day. Kareem out
Yeah,
here.
we had to get
Kareem out here
chef out. You
chefing
know
it
what
for
I'm
Mother's
saying?
Day. Like, are we gonna see this Kareem ever again?
Uh, Depends if I want to eat some chef things. I'll do that. But you know what I'm saying. We got a person in here who's
We also shout out to all the. I saw this on ESPN, all the
yeah.
NBA mothers and shit. Like they had fucking what is it? Jaden Ivey's mom played for the Detroit Shockers or whatever, and then he plays for the Detroit Pistons, so that was tough. JaVale McGee, his mom played, and she won a gold medal, and he won a gold medal, and now his sister's in the WNBA, so like their whole family's in the league, which is tough. So shout out them boys. You feel me?
Yep.
But
And shout out to all the people who's gonna show up. Shout out to their moms. Happy Mother's Day to them as well. You know what I'm saying. But on to the NBA talk. James Harden, Joel Embiid. I don't know.
so
I have something for them. I'll wait till more people show up. Just know, guys, we have
so
we have something for them.
this shit be
Uh,
pissing me off. I'm not talking about this shit because I was watching the game when I was eating. Like Embiid was just bad. Harden,
Embiid was
like
terrible.
I'm tired of Harden. Like there were hella
Hard,
shots that he didn't actually take the
he
shots.
doesn't try. He doesn't
Foul,
shoot them
bro.
shit.
Like like
I
actually
don't know,
who
bro.
I've heard I know foul baiting is a thing, but usually niggas foul bait when they already made a couple shots, so niggas have to play extra aggressive. If you're just like doing like there was one time I think he had a mid range pull up on Derek White and he double pumped it or some shit trying to get a foul, and he complained to the ref.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
showed the replay.
He's
He didn't even get fouled. I'm like nigga, you're foul baiting. You don't even have it going from the field. So like at least get
that's
it
what I'm
going from the
saying.
field and then start foul baiting. Like actually try like the nigga Harden does not take actual shots like he's trying to make them. If that makes any sense, he's taking shots like he's trying to bait fouls. So he's shooting not in his
That's
form.
what he does. Yeah,
That's so
that's what he
stupid
does
though.
on those
Like
games. All the games where he's played bad this series, that's what he's done. Every single
my
one without
my
fail.
whole thing is like it's one thing if you're taking shots realistically and then they're not going in. So then that's why you start trying to foul bait. The nigga started out trying to foul bait. It was the first like that foul on Derek White. That was like the first quarter. Like why the like it's not like you were huff at that point. Like
I don't know, man. These niggas, I don't know what the goal was from the 76ers from the get-go, but as soon as they lost that lead, I knew it was up for them because you can see the body language of Joel Embiid and James Harden. They look defeated. It barely even started,
I'm not
honestly.
gonna lie. If I'm Doc Rivers, I'm saying James Harden because James Harden was not hooping at halftime.
If I'm Doc
And B
Rivers,
was
I'm
not hooping
gone.
at halftime. And they were tied. They were tied.
Doc
They
Rivers
were
is
tied.
not
That's
coming back.
I'm not gonna lie.
And B finally getting slander in the postseason. I love it.
This is how you know they're not a good
Hey
coach.
man,
If I'm Doc Rivers, I'm in that huddle. Tatum has 25 at the half, right? Because he had 11 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter. Embiid is not hooping. I think Embiid had like 8, which is crazy because he ended with 15. Harden had like 3, and we're only down 5. Like what? Like or not 5? We're tied. They were tied. It was 55,
it
55.
was
They were tied.
tied.
Like why the like does that not like reinvigorate you? Like I'm confused. Also,
I
like
don't
another
know.
thing I was watching, like Embiid was just giving up on rebounds and shit. Like Marcus Smart
Yeah,
was
he was.
jumping.
Yeah, that's what I say. Embiid gave up like halfway through the game. It was actually crazy to see.
Also,
I just did.
Also, at one point, Jason Tatum went on an 11-0 run. This is the coaching. If a nigga's on an 11-0 run by himself, and he was getting in all facets, he hit a mid range. He got to the rim like twice, right? And he also hit a three. If you're doing that, you have to cut the game so you cut the nigga's rhythm off. Like the nigga was just going, like he was going at Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's not a good defender, but Tobias Harris was a decent defender, but he was still getting cooked. Like I don't know.
I'm just very disappointed in that man Embiid, man. I'm just
The best player in the first half for the Sixers was PJ Tucker. And no bullshit.
I think Maxey too, right?
No, Tucker, because Tucker was playing defense.
No, Tucker. I know Tucker was hot take. Tatum is better than KD ever was. I don't know about that one.
Let's calm down.
Let's not forget the Celtics are a really good team. They won a game with Tatum scoring 7 points. That just doesn't happen with the Russell Westbrook KD Thunder. It just doesn't happen.
Especially with how KD hooped with the Suns. I feel like people
I think it's recency bias for saying that.
Yeah, I think people kind of forget like how good KD was like with the MVP and all that. But
now, this Celtics team is better than because OKC team had a better second player because Russell was a better second player than Jaylen Brown is. But overall, the Celtics team is better than the OKC team that made the finals.
Yeah.
And they played the Heatles. They played the Heatles. Like let's not cap. Like
I don't even think the Thunder team had someone like
said
Marcus
fake
Smart.
MVP. Yeah, all I had to say for this nigga Embiid, bro. Come on, bro.
You fed or what? New op pack in the air, this gas or what? He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up.
Why y'all niggas gas him up, bro?
I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, bro.
Because if he had lost MVP to Jokic, it would be fine. But because
like these niggas decided to give this man the MVP when it should have either went to Giannis or Jokic, and now y'all gassed him up. He still get past the second round. That man James Harden, he's a fraud. We knew it. Come on, bro.
Hey, Drew, because
come on, bro.
Last year we were talking about for Jokic 3 times MVPs and not make it to the finals. How many MVPs have made it to the conference finals?
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on,
Harden,
bro.
I think Embiid's 30. He hasn't made the conference finals ever, which is kind of crazy.
Embiid is the same play. He's literally at the same level as Dominique Wilkins. Let that sink into your Dominique Wilkins, the dunk man. Come on,
Dominique Wilkins have an MVP?
Except guess what? Dominique doesn't have an MVP, and he hooped more than Embiid in the playoffs.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
Played Larry Bird in the series we looked at.
13 points in an elimination game,
I was telling people because people say, "Oh, Harden only lost to the Warriors," but I was telling them, I was like, "Yeah, he lost to the Warriors, but with Harden, it's always the moments, right? Like the game 6 against the Spurs, or like
that he got blocked by
his dad. In game 7 points is poetic.
Yeah, so like Harden. That's the thing. Harden has like little baby moments where it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
But we know Harden's not him. Embiid had to show up at least, bro. If Embiid showed up, put up 40, and they still lost because Harden decided to sell, that's a different story. But this nigga got 13 points. He was putting up 8 numbers. DeAndre 8 numbers. That's what he was putting up.
He just put up those numbers, but he was more efficient. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what is this? And he had less turnovers.
I think everyone in the chat owes Embiid because we were all not Embiid over Jokic necessarily, but
I owe Jokic an apology because I didn't know that bum ass nigga Embiid was this ass. He's so ass.
Like
there's crazy.
That.
He's actually bad. Horford can block you on a fadeaway? How? He's 36. Hoop better, man. Come on, bro. It's just I don't know, man. Embiid is just he's the most disappointing player I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not gonna lie.
He wants to stand in the perimeter and shoot jump shots instead of go to the block where you're literally outweigh niggas by 40 pounds.
He was at the block a lot of times in the first. He got stripped a lot.
He was getting stripped and clamped. And honestly, like we talk about like the Ben Simmons stuff and how he couldn't hoop because of the spacing, but Ben Simmons been off the team for 2 years.
He said Shaq and Hakeem said Jokic was the best center in the NBA. We should have known this.
Yeah.
Man.
That didn't create. Want to believe it?
Listen. All I gotta say about Shaq and Hakeem, they played interior defense. Jokic didn't. I thought Embiid was Jason Tatum switching on to him, cooking him inside the paint. That's where you're supposed to be dominant.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
It was a point in the third quarter where they were trying to they were hunting Embiid.
They were hunting him. They were literally hunting him. What are you there for? You're
Tatum
MVP.
switch.
Where's your pride?
I'm not gonna lie,
Where is your pride? That's my question.
Tatum's. I'm not gonna lie. Tatum. I was surprised because Embiid was blocking shots. Like he blocked Jaylen Brown twice, and then fucking Tatum turned the corner, went downhill. He beat Embiid to the spot, and then also laid it off the glass. And Embiid was late by like 3 steps.
By like a half a second, but it doesn't matter.
He ISO'd on him for like 3 threes maybe in the game.
He said Harden and B get depressed so easily when shots not falling. And don't, bro, let me get on Harden's ass because this is the 3rd time this happened. If Harden's shots aren't falling, he brings his team down. And you can see it on the court. He literally sucks the life out of his team when he's not hooping because he just decides he doesn't want to play anymore. And he looks like he doesn't want to be there.
And I was talking about this earlier when last niggas in the chat. He's taking shots that he doesn't intend to make. And when I'm talking about this, like he'll change his form in the air to draw fouls. Nigga, usually when you foul bait, you already have it going so the defense is playing extra aggressive. The nigga did not have these shots dropping. Why the fuck are you trying to double? There was a foul I was talking about on Derek White. He double clutched his shot in the air trying to get a foul, and he just bricked out. Like what are we doing?
It's just crazy. Al Horford declined compared to last year, and he still claimed Joel Embiid. I don't know. He must be Joel Embiid's boogeyman. What's that shit that scared you as a kid, Shaq? The Disney movie, the nigga who's under the bed. That's the nigga. That's Joel. That's Horford for Embiid.
That's what he said.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. What's it called?
Yeah,
he said the 4th was literally just let's just see how much Tatum can score. Yeah, exactly. They were just like, yeah, Tatum, go for the record in a game 7. You're letting people go for records on your head, on your head top. He's not Steph Curry.
In the old NBA,
like what are we doing?
When niggas cooking like that and he going for a record, he's getting hard fouled. Like that's
what I'm saying. Like what is this?
Like and he can still score. I'm just making like I don't know.
He said Jokic might really win let's calm down. The Lakers got it. Let's calm down. Because you already know we still smoking that Steph Curry pack. That shit's still hitting. Come on now.
I was talking to these niggas in the chat like a month ago, right at the beginning of April. What did I say? What did I say about that nigga Jokic? I said he was finna cook. I said he was finna cook. I said he could fuck around and make the finals. Now
they said best offensive. Yeah, go ahead.
At that point, Kareem, you thought the Suns could beat them. I mean, I couldn't see. I'm not going.
Hey, listen. I thought a miracle was gonna happen and Devin Booker was gonna keep shooting 80% from the field. My fault. I forgot he was light skinned. He's not gonna hoop again. What am I talking about? Come on,
we're not blaming that on
Devin. If he was Kobe, he might have hooped, but he's not Kobe.
We're not blaming.
He's not Kobe. All these Kobe spawn niggas running around the league talking about, oh, I got one for Kobe, nigga. Y'all niggas are not good. I'm sorry. Like Jason Tatum, though, I'm not gonna lie, you were like that today, so I can't even get on your head. I wanted to get on your head instead of Embiid's, but this nigga Embiid decided he didn't want to hoop. He didn't want to hoop. James Harden didn't want to hoop.
I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, bro.
The Hakeem Olajuwon disciple, because there was a video with Dwight Howard and Joel Embiid with Hakeem Olajuwon. That shit is not working.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. This man, Joel Embiid, probably has the best skill set of a low IQ player I've ever seen. He's so low IQ, bro. Nigga gets double teamed. He don't want to pass it. He wants to go and force a layup and get stripped. And he wants to do it again and again and again and again. Then he wants to take a fadeaway on Horford, who he's taller than. Just go up. Come on, bro. Just go up and hit a skyhook shot or something. This man went to Hakeem Olajuwon and said, I'm going to implement your moves in the exact wrong way. That's what he did. Like, what are we doing
with Embiid?
He would do this shit because he was faster than Embiid. He was smaller than most of them because Hakeem was only 6'10", right? Like Hakeem wasn't that tall, or was he 7 foot?
Who?
He's like 6'10".
Hakeem was like 6'10", 6'11".
But he was shorter because like I know David Robinson 7'1". All the centers he played at the time were a little taller than him, so that's why he would do all the up and unders, these fadeaways and shit like that. Embiid, you're 7'1".
That's what I'm saying.
Horford is 6'10". You don't need to finesse this.
Don't need to do that, bro. What are you doing? And then you want to not jump on your fadeaway, nigga? If I don't jump on my fadeaway, I'm getting capped every time. Come on, bro. What are we doing?
With Embiid, I mean, it's like, so we talked about this before the playoffs. I remember saying, like, I was okay. I said this is exactly what's gonna happen. I said the Celtics are gonna beat the Sixers in 6. Embiid's not gonna hoop. And then we're going to look at his whole stats in the playoffs and we'll be like, damn, Embiid's not a playoff performer and it's over. Now, they didn't win in 6, but the Celtics won in 7. And it's like the same thing rings true, right? Because it's like he didn't really ever have he had like one good to great game.
He had
overall.
one dominant game. The entire
One dominant game.
And now to be fair, in the Sixers, they hard doubled. He was making the right plays. And he was getting niggas open shots, and they swept them niggas, right? And he got injured. To be fair about the Nets,
but like in this series, two of the ones were really on Harden, right? 2 of the 3. Obviously, Harden was bad in all the losses, which you obviously have to get on Harden for. But it's like Embiid's. It's almost like Embiid's impact wasn't as great as it was in the regular season. And then also, it's like when you're looking at it, like. He can't because I was talking about how like this could have been his Jordan or LeBron moment, right? Where LeBron and Jordan both struggled against the Celtics, and then Jordan struggled against like the Pistons, and Embiid could have finally gotten over the hump of like he got his ass beat by the Celtics. I think it's been 5 years now, like since he basically made the playoffs, and it's just like he can't get over the hump. Like Horford's like 36 and he still can't beat him. Like he still can't like out. Like he really can't like. He can't outdo the Celtics.
I'm not gonna lie. He gets strapped by Horford.
Like let me
Marcus Smart takes the nigga. Marcus Smart has so much dog and hustle that he's just stripping this nigga. He's getting tip out rebounds that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. On the subject of dog, we should have known this nigga didn't have dog when this happened. He has no dog. What are we talking? Come on, bro. He has no dog.
To be fair, he didn't hoop in this game either. But
it's no dog. That's what I'm saying. It's no dog. Why are you?
To be fair, I would prefer this than a nigga with no emotions. Like I don't care, because at least he was sad about it.
No. I don't prefer nigga hoop. Maybe you won't end up like that if you don't hoop, man. Come on, bro. This man out here crying about the MVP award, talking about, oh, let me bring my son. Let me bring my son onto the shit and start crying too. He was crying when he got the announced for the award, but he don't want to hoop when it's time to show up. Niggas
can't be sad.
Yeah.
Like, no. Stop it, bro. You want to cry tears of happiness? You didn't even get past the second round. I don't want to hear. You see you crying tears of happiness? I should have known it was up then. Come on, bro. Like, guys, this is the closest Joel Embiid has gotten to the conference finals. Just put that through your head.
Well, this game,
and he wasn't even the best player. It was Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets. He was the best player on that squad, not Joel Embiid, bruh. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Drew.
I'm like this thing though. I'm not really mad. Like, I guess over looking at this, like the series against the Suns, and obviously we have to see how Jokic hoops against the Lakers. Between the two, I'm probably rooting for like the Nuggets and Jokic, and I think like
he's rooting
for he's rooting for the Nuggets because he's a LeBron hater. It's all fine. I'm here to see the GOAT take another one. The GOAT gotta get another finals appearance and finals win. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta see that because we're tired of seeing the Jokic agenda getting pushed. We're tired of seeing the Curry rivalry agenda getting pushed. Don't worry, that nigga's a pack now, so it don't matter. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's a pack. We smoking that shit. Klay Thompson, where you at, nigga? Where's Game 6 Klay? Where is he? Where is he? Tell me, guys, where is he? Where is he? Come on now. You four. Come on now. What are we talking about, man? We smoking that Warriors pack. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. This nigga hating on LeBron. Guess what? Come on, man. We laughing to the bank, man. Come on now. Where's Curry at?
All right, let's calm down.
Where is he? Where is he? He's in Cancun. Come on, guys.
Who do you have in the East, bro? Out of the Celtics and the Heat?
The Celtics and Heat is an underrated, like, it's a funny little underrated rivalry because, like, in 2020, I think it went 6. Right? The Heat beat the Celtics in 6. 2021 doesn't really count because there was a lot of injuries, right? Then 2022,
they went 7.
The Heat went 7, and it was a Butler 3 miss to winning it, like to go into the finals. So honestly, like, the Heat are shooting insane from 3. Like they're not the same team as they were in the regular season. So
you said the Heat are shooting insane from 3.
No, because they were
shooting
one of the lowest 3-point percentages in the regular season. They're like the highest in the playoffs. Like everybody's chopping. Kevin Love is chopping.
They're chopping, but after Jimmy Butler got his ankle injury, he hasn't had an amazing game.
Time to rest.
So I don't think
because Game 7 is probably gonna be on Thursday. So Jimmy Butler, he's been resting since they played the Knicks.
I could see it going on. It's really a thing. I really
think it's a toss up. Really?
I think. Well,
I think that
if Tatum goes 0-13,
so Butler's slightly better than Tatum, right? But then the rest is just it's not even close.
The thing is, I do know about this. I do know if Tatum is shitty for 3 quarters, they're not winning a game. That's all I'm
Celtics
saying.
in 6.
They're not. Spoelstra's gonna make it to where he's gonna be shitty for the rest of the game. Like that's.
Cordell said Celtics in 6. I'm thinking Celtics in 6 as
Oh,
well.
Speaking of Cordell, how them Knicks go, little nigga? How them Knicks, little nigga? How them Knicks? How them Knicks, nigga?
Hold on, Shaq. I got you.
Foul. How the refs?
I got you, Shaq. Cook.
The fucking refs want y'all to get that dub when they changed the fucking common foul to a flagrant foul. The nigga got 2 fouls in the ball back and they made a label for that shit. And the game should even been a coach. They were fucking for the game shit. How about RJ Barrett being shitty? How about Mitchell Robinson airballing free throws? Like let's get on that nigga. Like, how are you a starting caliber center and you miss?
How the Clippers? Come on, man.
Ayo,
you know. We already smoked on that pack. That pack was potent, but it's gone though. It's gone now.
The whole squad got hurt. Your squad was healthy and they were just shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Didn't the Heat beat you again without Jimmy Butler? I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Like I don't
Hey man.
You let niggas like Max Struss and Gabe Vincent give you work. Give it Jalen Brunson working his little dumb ass.
But let's be honest, we don't care about the Knicks. We don't care.
No.
We don't care. We don't care. This is what we care about. Come on.
They almost hold them.
Come on, man. This is what we care about. Drew, this your guy, bro? This your guy? Huh? This your guy? Where is he now?
Talking about the Warriors, I mean, like, so I think here's the thing with the Warriors dynasty, right? In a dynasty, it's very rare that you're winning a bunch of like finals and stuff, and you have a chance to like you get like three big draft picks. Like I think it was Wiseman, Moody, and then Kuminga, which was like I think it was like 13, 2, and like 7. And the fact that
you lost to Jokic and Doncic, son.
The fact that you can't get any like production is kind of crazy. I think that's a big thing. So
I'm not gonna lie.
And then Clay's bad.
Clay's not good anymore.
Clay is bad.
Clay's bad. Now. Poole's bad, and I think the Draymond thing has something to do with it, but Poole's just bad in general too.
Are we also gonna talk about what's it called? Oh yeah, let's talk about the fraud Poole. Let's talk about the fraud. How much is he making next year? How much is he making? $130 million over the next few years?
Over 4 years.
4 years. Just let that sink in, guys.
I'm not gonna lie to nigga Malik Monk said
I could make $140 million shooting 35% from the field and 20-something% from 3 and playing no defense. All I gotta do is foul.
Also, this nigga
I could get 4 bro. I can get 4 fouls, 0 points in 11 minutes in the first half. I can do that. Put me on a squad.
I'm
Pay me 140. Come on.
Lie to you. If I foul a nigga, he not getting up.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, bro. At least go the Bill Laimbeer strategy. Do something. Come on now.
And we're also gonna talk about Jordan Poole. That $30 million you're getting next year. $500K went to Ice Spice during the series. During the series.
Hey, he did. Yes.
Nigga, what you think this was, nigga? So she gave you ain't getting no.
You know what nigga said?
How you played? You wasn't getting no cheeks. That's why you had to pay. And you was hooping. You could have just gave her a game ticket and she would have gave you cheeks.
You know what niggas say, bro. If he gave her a game ticket, that was reverse risk. She won. Even if $500K wasn't gonna be enough, he was gonna have to slide a $1 because that shit the way that nigga was playing was ass. I was like, this. I feel
like in this game, in the past with Clay, he would just kind of hoop and it was like Clay was like he was taking the shots and being clutch. But in this game, it was kind of clear he was like, he was kind of shooting like he was basically like playing for the game 6. Like, I'm game 6 Clay kind of. He was taking bad shots kind of.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one.
Where was game 6 Clay? Todd.
I knew it was up for Clay. There was one game where Draymond Green does a ball reversal to Clay at the top of the key and Curry's on the wing, and Braun runs up to Clay and then runs directly to Curry.
Runs to Curry, bro.
He takes it around, and Clay takes an open point whatever that thing is. What is it called?
He takes an open 3, and he breaks that.
Breaks that joint. And then I showed Kareem this, but the play where Austin Reeves hits the half court shot, Clay shoots an open like wing 3, airballs that bitch. Like nigga, what do you do? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of just up.
Hey,
now
man.
I will say DiVincenzo, you need to get some of the Jordan Poole minutes. Jordan Poole had one good game and he sold at the end. I'm not
Yo said, why'd you look so mad? His team gone, bro. His team gone. His GOAT, Curry, they're gone, bro.
Judy's lagging a little energy today. It's straight.
It's straight, though.
I'm not gonna lie. The best game of the series for Jordan Poole was game 1, and he sold at the end. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the thing is, like, a lot of the Warriors are just kind of like, they're just kind of trash at this point, right? Like, I think Draymond. It's funny because Draymond, we're starting to realize that Draymond's actually a low-key clutch player. Like in elimination games, Draymond's stats.
Draymond is clutch. Draymond is clutch.
His stats go up. Like he becomes a fake.
So LeBron's still here.
Yeah. It's like,
I think a lot of that is just like so.
Draymond's the most clutch player on the Warriors. I said it. Most clutch player on the Warriors.
I'm not gonna lie.
Draymond.
I think that's just basketball IQ because him and Steph have really high basketball IQ. Steph has better talent. But Clay was feasting off
basketball IQ is not clutchness, bro. Steph, what's Steph's stats?
No.
What's Steph's stats in game winning, game tying shots in the playoffs? 0 for 12. 0 for 12. Come on.
What I'm saying is,
come on, guys.
When you
Steph's not a clutch player.
Come on. What I'm saying is, when you're making the right decisions at the right time, that's why Bron is so good in the Bron is so good in the clutch, because when you're a smart basketball player, you make the right plays in the clutch and don't.
Or you just got that dog in you. That's
Clay thought he had that dog in him.
Curry don't have that dog, man. Curry don't have that dog.
Because me and Drew,
Draymond has that dog, bro.
I think it was either me, Curry, Marine, Drew. We were talking about this. Like a lot of the elite players, like for instance, KD, his basketball IQ was not there either. It's just that he was such a good scorer.
KD's actually when it comes to basketball, he's retarded.
And with the Nets, that he would take bad shots religiously, but he would make them. So we would say they're fine shots because it's Kevin Durant. Like these are not smart shots to take.
They're not. None of them are. And it's catching up to him because he doesn't have the speed or athleticism to get to his spots anymore, and he's just taking even worse and worse.
He's taking worse shots.
It's kind of like what's happening to Clay, but at a different.
They're double teaming you, especially the Nuggets. They double team him. He can't make the simple passes out.
He can't.
Yeah.
He turns the ball over, and his handle compared to OKC days, his handle's worse, man.
There's a couple of tough things with the war. So like I think Draymond, you want it, even though Wiggins is clearly the best.
Booker's not him. I mean, he only good when his team was up. They were down 0-2. He did have 80% games. I can't go on.
And then he was when Jokic had 50,
he was probably just pooped.
When Jokic had 51, he was in a dogfight, bro. Let's not do this. When Jokic had 51, he was in a dogfight. Because if Jokic had 51 and 1, you know how many dick riders y'all would be in the chat? Like,
thank God he lost that game. 51 still lost. Hoop better, man. Hoop more. Oh my God.
But go ahead, Drew. My fault. I cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're straight. I was gonna say, I think at this point Wiggins is the best wing defender on the team. Like Draymond's kind of lost a step in that, but I think if they want to improve, it's got to be Clay and Poole. I think like the people that I think the Warriors team is Steph is good. Steph is still at a point where they can still contend. Steph is a good enough player for them to contend. So Steph, you got to keep Looney. I think DiVincenzo, you got to keep. I want to say Wiggins, you got to keep.
What about Moody and Kuminga? Because
there's one. I think it's. I can't remember.
Points,
I think it's. I think Moody's the 3 and D player, but the rest of them, it's like.
Oh man.
I think the thing is, I think that they Loki could, because I think Clay still shot great from 3 this series, even though he didn't play well.
That's all he shot. He shot.
Yeah. But like Clay, the thing is the problem. Clay gives Steph like crazy spacing for the most part, right? In theory, he does. Like he's still gonna shoot. I think if Clay relaxes on the types of shots he takes, he would have had a better series like overall.
Yeah,
he had
that's
that
the
game
thing.
too.
Clay will come off a screen, not be open, still chuck that hoe.
Game 2, he played great, and after that, he took the same shots and he wasn't making.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's like. So you're not the type of player like who can take Jordan Poole's contract? Like could Tyler Hero take it? Like the Heat are not giving up Tyler Hero, but like
the Warriors problem this series,
Tyler Hero's better than Jordan Poole, but he's
better on offense and defense. I'm not gonna lie.
The Warriors problem this series was they didn't have any.
Bro, he's under contract. He can't go nowhere.
They didn't have anyone to create. They didn't have any rim pressure besides Steph. Like in theory, it was supposed to be Poole, but you couldn't do it. They need someone who can create their own shot because Clay can't do it. And when Clay's 3's not hitting, he's kind of useless out there. So that's like the problem. And Wiggins can kind of fake do it, but sometimes Wiggins be tweaking too.
We love seeing the Warriors in turmoil. We love seeing it. There's no road forward, only roads backwards, man. Y'all done. The dynasty's over. The dynasty is over. I'm
I'm
calling
not
it
gonna
right
lie,
now.
They
No more chips for the Warriors.
They got rid of all the players that could have helped them.
The Kings taking
now
their
they have
spot,
Jordan
man.
Poole.
Next
And now
year,
they have-
hey,
and now
they
they have
barely
Jordan
beat the Kings
Poole.
this year.
And now they have Jordan Poole. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They got Jordan Poole, man. That's nasty work. At least the Grizzlies knew to get rid of. Let's talk about Ja.
We forgot.
Come on now, let's talk.
We forgot about Ja.
I forgot about that man, Ja.
For y'all don't know, because I was up early today and this shit happened and I posted this shit and then Kareem was like, this nigga's retarded, and then Drew said he's a crash dummy. They're like, Drew can explain what a crash dummy
Ja's
is.
actually brain dead.
But
He's actually brain dead, bro.
Drew, he was on stream in his like car or whatever, right? Or like on live, Instagram live. He was bumping YoungBoy. Yeah, it's gonna make sense later, right? He was bumping YoungBoy, right? Towards the end of the lie, he flashes his piece. The piece is a weapon, you know. From those who know, it's a gun, right? He flashed the Glock on it, he put it to his face or some shit like that. The Grizzlies saw this shit immediately and suspended it within an hour. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but yeah. So that's only like 2 months ago he had the whole shit with the gun in the club, and then he had the whole shit with beating up the little kid. This nigga really trying to fight himself out the league. I don't know.
Nigga said beating up the little. I forgot he did.
Right,
that
remember
shit.
he beat up the little kid that tried to hook us.
I forgot he did that shit.
Because apparently the little kid fouled him in the basketball game. I don't know.
Yeah. Cordell, Ja again.
Today,
I'll show you guys the video
on Mother's Day when niggas are with their families.
On Mother's Day. On Mother's Day,
that nigga's in a truck with his home man, listening to YoungBoy putting a gun to his head. I don't know.
On Mother's Day, bro.
Come without no fear. I don't give no fuck about no sex, bitch. I just only want your nigga. I get shit smoked out the cake to that pussy nigga. Yeah, I told that bitch I won't bang. I know that pussy nigga scared. Get down, bang with that thing, swipe off.
Of course, it's YoungBoy playing.
That's my mom. I ain't scared. Pussy nigga said, what she told me, leave that nigga dead. 2 weeks later, I tried the bitch and bust his head. Sneakers say knock all the back off you bitches.
So I mean, we can get into jobbing. We can get into jobbing stupid first after, but like I guess just talking about the guy, because he had Ja on he had Ja's like face showing, right? Ja was like chilling. Then he looks at the screen. Then he looks over and sees that Ja has gun out. And then
he did try to hide it. He did try to hide it.
No. But he looks and see that Ja has the gun.
Yeah, and he showed it. That's what I'm saying.
And then he shows it, and he shows it, and then pretends it's like quick, but it's still you still showed it.
They caught him in 4K. like, come on now. This is like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
You remember the baby used to do this? That nigga Josh doing it in real life
with an actual gun. Come on, bro. That man, I like. First of his one. Let's be honest. This man's friends is they're not his friends. They're not good friends at all.
Yeah.
Why are you going on live when you know you have guns near him and there's gonna be this situation? Like, come on, bro. And Ja, you're actually stupid, bro. You're actually stupid because you saw he had the live on. He saw he had the live on. He did. He saw it. And then he pulled out his gun. What are you doing? Like, he's actually an idiot too. Like, he's so stupid.
And I'm not gonna lie, you know what? His friend had the finger gun. That would have been fine. This would have been fine right here. But
that would have been fine. You still look look crazy, but at least it like, come on, bro. You still look crazy. I'm not gonna go on Instagram live. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. You look stupid.
I mean,
you look dumb, bro.
You want to prove that he's living?
He said, "Why is he trying to act like that? He's just dumb. Doing this doesn't make you gangster. It just makes you look stupid, bro. Come on, bro." Yeah, anybody who's gangster knows that you don't put a gun to your head. Because if that shit misfires, if that shit shoots by accident, guess what? You're done. It's over.
Yeah, your
NBA career is over.
And people were saying that, like, everybody in the media was like, "We try to give you a chance. He needs to get at least a 25 to 30 game suspension next season."
Yo, probably didn't even have
at
that
this
shit on
point.
safety.
It's like the 4th time he's done some stupid shit. The second gun incident, bro.
Bro, and this is without Dylan Brooks on the squad. Can't point at Dylan Brooks. Can't point at Dylan Brooks in China right now. Can't point at him. I'm sorry. Dylan Brooks not here, man. Who you pointing at now? Now you gotta point at Ja. It's
I'm
actually
not gonna
crazy.
lie. I know we love Ja's dad. You look like
said fake Warriors fans going into hiding.
That's still your son. I know, like, he's a grown man. He's 23. He's like, and you're like,
no. His dad.
His dad. You gotta tighten up. You gotta say, nigga, you ready? Blow this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you ready to blow this shit. Now, if you want to be a rapper, we can cut this basketball shit out. We can get you in the studio, nigga. But this basketball shit is where you make your money at, nigga. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Even if you are a rapper, you don't do shit like this.
No, rappers do shit like this.
Don't. I know some of them do this shit like that, but if you don't want to get killed, most of the time you don't need to do that shit.
Young
bro.
Dirk.
He said Dylan Brooks studying Rosetta Stone Ni Hao.
Like,
oh my god, that nigga watching Ni Hao Kai Lan, he got to learn the basics first.
You know what it was? You remember? Because I posted this shit last Friday when Polo G and Sleazy whatever, shouted Ja Morant out in the song. He's like, he said I'm posted up with the stick just like Jar. He's like, Rob, I'm in the club with my stick just like Jar or some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. Josh said, let me get another bar in. That's what he said. The
thing is, at least it would have been harder if Ja pulled out his gun to that. Pulling out his gun to Young Boy? What was he even saying in that? Bro, I'm sorry. Guys, do you understand half the time what Young Boy's saying, bro? What was he saying there? Can you tell me, Shaq? You listen to him.
It was hard, though. It was hard.
What is he saying, bro? Come on, bro. What is this man actually saying, bro? I keep seeing the youth. Bro, I'm telling you, Young Boy is not good for the youth. And the reason why I say this, it's not Ja. I go to the block. I go to the 7-Eleven, and I see 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-old black dudes, kids, with shiesties on. It's summer. It's summer, bro. Why are you wearing a shiesty mask? You're not stealing anything. Come on, bro. I know, bro. I seen you before. I know who you are. I know your mom. I can tell you. Bro, come on. A shiesty? Why are you wearing a shiesty, bro? All that's gonna do is just get you in trouble with the police by accident. Because now you got a whole bunch of niggas running around with shiesties. They don't know who's who. They're just gonna take whoever and throw you. So come on, bro. Niggas gotta have common sense. Come on, bro. Can't be running around with shiesties. Just don't do it. And Ja, you're 23. Nigga, you the same age as me, nigga. Come on. Come on, bro.
I'm seeing a lot of players say this. Like,
oh my god, 130
million. A lot of
million.
players in the league love Ja because of his energy and the way he plays and stuff like that. And his ferociousness on the court. A lot of these players were.
I like Ja on the court. Off the court,
a lot of these players were saying like he's young, he's gonna get over. Like they saying that today. They were saying that today. Like
who's saying that? Who's
like,
saying
I know
that?
CJ McCollum. He's like a vet. CJ McCollum was like, let's chill out on him. Like nigga, we do stupid shit. I'm like, lucky there was no like some of the old heads like Jalen Rose said. Luckily there was no social media when I was growing up or some shit. Then nigga, you're 23.
Bro, you know that there's the problem is that there's social and also I saw Steven Jackson saying that he did worse shit. Nigga, it's the social media age. If you're gonna put shit online, everyone's gonna know.
That shit already happened.
And Steven Jackson also was never like,
and he was ass. Yeah, thank you. He was not
He
good. Come on, bro.
No, but I'm saying like
he was compared to Ja. He was
because I think someone put it in perspective. He said he had to what's it called when you go to someone's hood or something?
Check in.
He checked in with like when you think about he's like this guy's like 50 years old. You're checking with like 16-year-olds, bro. It's like and when you do the picture, it's like, bro, this like
it just doesn't make sense.
To grow up. You have to.
Come on, bro. Grow up.
You're like 50 years old, bro. It's actually insane.
Grow up, bro. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes don't want to grow up, man. Y'all are adults, man. Ja, you've been an adults for 5 years. 5 years.
Stephen Jackson's best season here. He did average 20.7 points, career. I'm not gonna lie. On the Warriors,
Steven Jackson,
he averaged 20.
Steven Jackson averaged 20 points.
Yeah.
On what efficiency? He's ass, bro. Come on.
Stop. 46.
46. Yeah. And he might not have been that ass. It don't matter though. He's still not better than Ja.
The We Believe year. That's what it was. The We Believe.
The We Believe year. Oh, the Warriors.
Yeah.
The We Believe Warriors. Oh, he's part of that team.
Yeah, he
was.
Come on, bro. Them niggas were weak anyways. Come on.
They beat Dirk. I'm not gonna lie.
Dirk was weak. Dirk was weak, bro. Dirk was weak every year until 2011. Maybe 2006 he wasn't weak. I'll give him 2006. That's it.
Speaking of, the Heat are the first AFC to make the conference finals. So.
Since 1999, since the Knicks.
The Knicks made the conference finals in that?
Yeah, in 1999. They lost though. Shout out to the Knicks though.
Yeah, they were the AC, I think, right?
Yeah. All I gotta say about that is the Heat had a good run.
So you're saying their time is up?
It's over, bro. It's over, bro.
Unless
Jimmy Butler does what he did against the Bucks, it's over. And I don't see him doing it with the.
I'm trying to tell you, but I feel like the coaching.
He said the thing is they're recording they're recording themselves. It's not a random person. It's not like it's TMZ or some shit. They're making it too easy. But I don't know.
What I will say though,
John Mike me. Hey, oh yeah, that nigga Mikey. He did the same
that
shit.
nigga Mikey shot at the car driving away. I don't like that nigga.
You know who he was probably listening to?
He like no. He's a young boy.
They're confirmed like young.
He's a young boy stan.
He's a young boy stan. He was in a young boy. And everything different.
Of course.
He's in the video dunking like that nigga's young boy showed up to his games when he was in LA, bro.
Of course. He said, "Why does Drew look like James Harden?" Joel Embiid in the second half, uninterested. Drew, that's a question for you, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Cancun early, bro. I want to go to Cancun.
He said Knicks did it first. Yes, sir, made it first. You guys didn't do anything after that.
They didn't win though.
Like
they also didn't do it. Yeah, they did it without Ewing.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
They did it without. It was like Allen Houston and.
It's like I think they said that's why it's called the Ewing effect. That you're like when you trade your star, you're better without them because like the extra people can like do on more roles instead.
I mean, he wasn't even a star at that point by 1999, and it was Huff.
No, I think he was a star. He was definitely their best player. He was tough, conventionally thought of as their best. I mean,
yeah. No. I'm saying it was off reputation at that point, though. Niggas just made a bad trade.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ewing was ever that hard, but that's neither here nor there.
Yo said James Harden is I mean, so you know the matchups are set: Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. We predicted Celtics to win the Eastern Conference Finals. At least I did. I said in 6. Shaq,
I'm not gonna lie. I said the Bucks at the beginning. I said the Bucks, bro. But
I had the Bucks winning the entire thing, so that failed really easily.
No, I had the Bucks getting out, but I'm saying, what do you think now is
when they lost?
Yeah,
or are you saying right now?
Right now. I say Celtics in 6 against the Heat. That's not
looking at everything. It might be the Lakers ring. I think Lakers Nuggets decides who wins it because even the Celtics winning. The Celtics didn't move me. In fact, I'm less on them than I was before. Going down 3-2 into I'm definitely less high on them. And then the Heat.
And I will say, the game where Tatum plays like shit, and he's going.
You're not going to.
They're going to lose. They're going to
lose that game. Spoelstra's not going to let Tatum just start going off.
And then also Jimmy Butler, obviously he was doing that against the Bucks, but it's the Bucks that's probably one of the most inadequate coaches, right? And also it's I just don't see Butler on I just don't think Butler can do it by himself. Because even when he played the 2020 Lakers, he had way more help than he has now.
Yeah,
so
I mean, Hero's gone.
He just has shooting right now.
I'm not gonna lie, someone's hilarious. Somebody saw me in the chat. That's what man saw. He said Embiid is still Eastern Conference Finals virgin. That's just
he's never gotten out there. He's never he's been close. He's been to game 7. He's never been farther.
That nigga tried to stick the tip in. He could.
Embiid. Two game 7s, you can't get it done on both of them, bro. So sad.
I'm not gonna lie.
Zabu Zaza said it's gonna be a bubble rematch. I don't see the Heat winning. I'm gonna be honest.
I think the Lakers team is you could argue I think the Lakers team is probably better than it was in 2020.
Celtics is playing with Scam and 2 and undrafted players and 2 old heads.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of
scrubs. Come on,
I'm
Max
not gonna lie. Give me the Nuggets versus Celtics.
No, give me LA versus Celtics, man. The classic matchup.
You don't even
Tatum versus Braun 2.0. Come on, Tatum's supposed to be the best player on his team now. The storylines write themselves, man.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
What is the storyline for Jokic? Nothing, man.
A 2-time MVP. About to write
2-time MVP ass, nigga. Come on, bro.
A 2-time MVP that got
4-time MVP. 4-time MVP going back to the finals to write the last chapter in his legacy. You guys don't want to see that? Come on, man.
I'm just saying it's gonna fit my agenda if Jokic.
Your agenda sucks. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your agenda's not good. You said Adam Silver not letting that happen. The Lakers team definitely better and deeper. I think the Lakers team is a better team too overall.
I mean, we'll see. Game 1 of the Western Conference is on Tuesday, so
I think that their hardest matchup was the Warriors. I think that since they got past them, I think they could easily.
I think their hardest matchup is gonna be the Nuggets. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's easily the Nuggets because when you look at it's because first is the Heat, right? The Heat's a one-man guy, and it's a one-man show. I believe that AD can hold. I believe AD can hold Jokic to 25 points.
Okay, then who's guarding Jamal Murray?
We have hella niggas. We got Schroeder. If Schroeder can, listen. If Schroeder can slow down Curry, he could definitely slow down that weak ass nigga Jamal Murray.
No, they
we got the other Vanderbilt. Come on, man.
It's like
D'Lo can pitch in.
The Nuggets
it's either the
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
The Nuggets are the most complete team that the Lakers are facing playoffs.
Oh my God! Listen, that nigga Brown or whatever his name is, that white Brown is not. He's not strapping LeBron.
No.
He can strap KD. He's
Both
not
of them
strapping
he's good
LeBron.
at.
He's not doing it.
Memphis had two of their best players hurt, and Ja was out with one game with the hand shit. The Warriors team was just Curry and bum niggas. Curry, Draymond, and bum niggas. That's not real. Clay was supposed to be like that. He was not.
Bro. Clay was shut down. You guys not understanding.
No.
Curry the last few games did not play well either. He was shut down.
In game 6,
that man Curry shot 9 of 21, bro.
No,
he didn't shoot that well.
On open threes, you want to know what Klay Thompson shot? He shot
2 of 9 because they got him out of rhythm. They got him out of rhythm. He kept trying to shoot dumbass shots. That's his fault.
No. So he missed 7.
Guess what? Jordan Poole went off that one game. They made adjustments. No more games for Jordan Poole. Where was he? Crickets. Bench.
Nuggets, you have Jokic.
Come on, bro.
Jamal Murray. MPJ hasn't been hooping. Aaron Gordon, right? It's called Bruce Brown, right? KCP.
Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown. Come on now. You're talking about Bruce Brown. Stop it. Stop it. We got LeBron, AD, Schroeder, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Vanderbilt. You want to talk to me about Bruce Brown?
The one thing I'll say about they did definitely slow down Curry, but I think it was easier to slow down Curry. Now I'm gonna say this sentence.
No. Jamal Murray's been slowed down ever since. Come on, bro.
Let me finish. The reason why it would be easier to slow down Curry as opposed to Murray is because Curry was the only offensive player.
Stop. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Stop. Jamal Murray couldn't even hoop on the Suns. They don't have any defense.
I mean, the whole thing is like. This is what I'm saying.
Stop. Come on, bro.
AD's been amazing defensively, but it's
Jokic
not like
had 51. Where was his help? Jamal Murray couldn't even hoop.
Jamal Murray had 28 that game. They just lost.
No, he didn't hoop, bro. He didn't hoop.
No, he was hooping.
No. He didn't hoop. He had 28 on bad efficiency, bro.
No, he didn't. I'm gonna bring it up. No, he didn't.
It was on good efficiency. Yes. Guess what? Their defense is not that good too. Come on, man. AD and LeBron are gonna get whatever they want in the paint. That paint defense is terrible.
Bring this shit up. So in game 4,
he said, Embiid, me and James Harden can't win alone. Basketball is played 5-on-5. We need everybody to find ways to be better. That's what Embiid said.
He called niggas out in the press conference. He did.
Bro, Embiid, your ass, man. It's you. Your ass. Come on, man. You and James Harden were the ones who were terrible. PJ Tucker gave you 11. He usually runs cardio. He did all he could. Come on, man. This man Maxey, he hooped the last game. Where were you?
So Kareem, just so you know, Jokic's 20 or 30.
Nah. That's
Jamal Murray, 14
or
or 25, 28 points. That nigga was hooping. Jamal, that game that he hit 51, he had 14 or 25.
That's how. See, their defense is that bad. Jamal Murray and Jokic can hoop and they can still lose. That's all you need to know about that Denver team.
Aaron been really good.
That's all you need to. That's what I'm saying. He got carried by Maxey. Well, I guess Brooklyn he was double teamed. I will say that. But this series, there's no excuse. You had Game 6 on your house, on your home court,
Game 6 in your place,
and you couldn't close out. Game 7, you get blown out.
And in my opinion,
you're out here looking like the Suns.
And in my opinion, I don't think Embiid had a You guys said he played. I don't think he played dominant. Like to me,
he didn't have a He had one dominant game, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like
that's it.
Harden had 2, but the thing is, Harden had 4 stinkers.
And Embiid didn't play like an MVP.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Let's just be honest. Let's just say how it is. Jokic played like an MVP. As much as I hate it, he did. Jokic played like an MVP. Anthony Davis been playing like an MVP. I haven't seen a couple games where Embiid's playing like an MVP.
Is it an even or odd game?
Bro, it don't matter. Anthony Davis still giving you MVP numbers on defense, man. Come on, man. He said Sixers won 2 playoff games without him. Bro, AD was on a wheelchair. He still came back and hooped the next game.
Yeah.
Though that was soft as hell. I'm not going to lie. That shit was soft. But still. Come on, man.
So
they said Joe needs to send that trophy to Denver. No, bro.
And the thing is, we've had circumstances in which the MVP didn't go to the finals or conference finals. That's happened before. I think it's so bad because Embiid had a good team. Like we see Jokic. Jokic was dominant. Jokic
They also
has
had a
been
chance
dominant.
in games. They also had a chance.
They had a chance in Game 6. They had a lot of chances, and it's just like he just wasn't dominant.
Stop it, Cordell. Stop it. I've had a concussion before. I never needed a wheelchair. Stop it. Stop it. That's not, bro. Stop. Come on, bro.
Now, the Kareem's toughness, we were playing in the real game. The nigga got his arm knocked out his shoulder. He still tried to play. And then Kareem couldn't move his arm. He still tried to play. I don't know.
Nah, I didn't try to play after that. But I was. If I was AD, I would have been on the floor squirming, screaming. Come on, bro.
Cream. Buy into the hype, nigga. Goddamn, nigga.
I'm not that much of a crash dummy, Shaq. Come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That a wheelchair. Come on, bro. That's soft. That's soft. And he didn't have a concussion because he didn't enter protocol. That's soft. Come on, bro. He said MVP should have to make the MVP. He said he's trying to help you. Nah, MVP should have to at least made the Western Conference Finals.
No.
It's a regular season award.
No, it's a regular season award.
It's a regular season award. I think that MVPs. I think MVPs should be given at the end of the season, with playoffs included. That's what I think, honestly. In my opinion,
a lot of MVPs.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Whoever's the Finals MVP is going to automatically get the Especially
that's not true.
A lot of the
for the most part they will.
Let's talk about it. A lot of the last Finals MVPs have gone.
They're like top 6 MVP voting.
They're going to get it, bro.
Like LeBron, like Giannis 21. Kawhi is not. It's 2019.
But most of the time, the ones who win the
2022
finals are the ones who win the finals that year. They're the best players in the world, though.
No.
Let's be honest.
Let's talk about last year. Steph didn't play a lot of that year, right? And then he played towards the end, and then he picks like at the top. So that means Steph's getting the MVP. Like,
did Steph get?
Steph had an amazing finals run.
You still have to account. I know, but you still have to account the regular season. It does not count. If he doesn't play enough games in the regular season, he's not available for the award.
What about 2019? It goes to
Kawhi didn't play enough. He didn't.
That's what I'm saying. So who's it go to?
50 games.
So that's what I'm saying. Who's it go to then?
That's true. It might go to the same nigga. All these weak ass niggas load managing. I forgot. Embiid showed his true colors. Doesn't take responsibility as a crybaby and a fraud.
No. That's not. Top 5 Kawhi Leonard played 58 in 2019. Kawhi Leonard played 58 games.
That's not enough.
That's enough.
No, you have to play at least 65.
That's enough. 58.
At least 65.
58.
58 is not enough. 58 is not enough. Come on, bro. You know that. 58 is not enough. He said 2019. It should have been James Harden. Oh Lord. 2019, who was it actually?
Giannis, right?
It was Giannis.
Giannis was 2019. Yeah, Giannis was 2019. 2020.
Yeah, Giannis deserved that. Giannis deserved that one. What's it called?
No, but that's the thing. In 2019, remember,
65 is the new rule to make All NBA. Yeah, it should be at least 65 games.
Because Giannis in 2019, remember, he was hooping, and then he had one of his worst series against the Toronto.
Oh, I see. But what did Harden do in the playoffs in 2019? He didn't do anything.
That's when they lost to the Warriors in 6.
Oh, maybe he's right. You might be onto something. You might be on.
No, but that I think I don't know people that gave it to him because people thought that was when KD went hurt and KD went down.
Yeah, I forgot about
that year. No, 2018 probably goes to Braun.
Yeah,
17. Who does 7? Because if you don't give it to the rest of your lost first, who do you give it to? Because Harden kind of. You give it I don't think
you still give it to Harden. Didn't he lose in the Western Conference Finals?
No,
he lost in the second round, and it was like that. He got outplayed by Ginobili. And I guess you give it to Kawhi, but he only played one game in the Western Conference Finals. I don't know. 2019, who do you get? I don't know if you give it to Harden. 2020 goes to Braun.
2019 went to Giannis, but Giannis went out in the Giannis didn't they make the Eastern Conference Finals in 2019? They played.
You might still give it.
You still give it to Giannis. Yeah.
You probably still give it to Giannis. 2020 easily goes to Braun because it was close. People were saying Braun was second. So
Giannis was first. Yeah.
He gets it. 2021.
That goes to Giannis then. Giannis was top 5. And
that goes to
2022 goes to Stat. Who went? Yeah, 2022 goes
to Jokic won 2021 and 2022.
Hey man, Jokic losing all his MVPs. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what that means? If Jokic make the finals, that means Jokic get this MVP.
Okay, I'm here for that. I mean, people are already saying that the MVP award was fake and Embiid didn't deserve it anyways. So
that's not a good one.
He said Jokic really had the stats argument and winning argument. I mean, the thing is, though, he didn't have the winning argument last year, but they still gave it to him. So
Because he had the narrative. He had the narrative argument last year.
yeah, exactly. He didn't have the narrative. The narrative trumps all, guys.
Narrative trumps
MVP.
everything.
Also,
A big thing with
there's
the Embiid's
voter
MVP.
fatigue. Voter fatigue is not the only person who's having. It's happened to everybody. It hasn't happened.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jokic.
A big thing
They
that
said
helped
Jimmy
him.
Butler come in for blood.
A big thing that helped Embiid.
He looking kind of hobbled though.
Because Embiid had really good stats too. He had maybe second best stats in the league behind Jokic. He had really good stats too. There was a whole narrative that he's never going to win. They're going to hold him out, even though he's been really hooping. And then the last 2 weeks of the season, you remember he played the Celtics and had that game. He said,
"Yo came in real confident. This man Dre, he came in real confident. Talk about Jimmy Butler and Bam will destroy the Celtics. Bam is the best player of the year candidate. He's a defensive monster.
I don't know. Tatum.
So should we talk to? Should we tell him about Scam Adebayo?
Scam out.
Bam,
the thing is, Bam in the closeout game, low-key hooped though. He hooped though, and he hooped.
He did hoop. He did hoop in the closeout game. He did. I watched the game. He was hooping.
The nigga that was hooping, Jimmy Butler was not hooping. But
if his ankle's not right, they're gonna lose.
That's what I'm thinking. Because he was limp. He was noticeably limping that last game.
Yeah.
So I just don't think his ankle's gonna be 100%. And without that, I just don't see them winning. Especially with Tatum finding a rhythm now. That 76 should have taken them out when they had the chance.
Yeah, I really thought Embiid. I thought Embiid was gonna do something too.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
Is the process over? Because there's also a thing that James Harden go to the Heat or some shit, or he could leave.
Yo said, so I'm on Basketball Reference, and the convo y'all was having goes like this: Jokic 22, Jokic 21, 80, 20, 19, James 18.
Oh yeah,
Bron,
Untamed
17,
Basketball.
Bron, Stephen 16.
I think it's the first time we're seeing you, so if you could subscribe, we'd appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'm not. No. If we're counting the finals and everything, what was Bron in 2016?
Nah, you can't give Jokic he lost in the first round. There's no way you give him that 22. There's no way he gets that
22.
And also,
who gets 22?
Steph beat
didn't
him.
play enough games though.
We don't care about that.
Yes, we do.
No,
if you don't care about that, then Kawhi get 19.
How many games did Kawhi play? How many games did Steph play?
Kawhi played 58 games in 19.
How much did Steph play though?
You check how many games Steph played.
Yeah,
he said if MVP was given after playoffs. What's it called? What about 21? Jokic gets 21. Really?
It would be Giannis. No,
Giannis definitely gets 20.
It would be Giannis because of what he did.
These niggas trying to make it so Jokic still gets.
Yeah, he tried to give it so Jokic still wins too. We caught you, my guy.
Oh yeah, and Dre, if you can subscribe to Dre, we appreciate that. Said Jimmy has time to rest. Jimmy will be good. Imagine
you said Jimmy has time to rest. I don't know, man. Jimmy will be good. I don't know, man. We'll see. If MVP, imagine getting the sympathy MVP and then folding once again in the playoffs. You said how many? How many games did he play?
64.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
No.
65.
No. Off the rule is 65, but 64 is like that's enough.
Off the rule, it's not enough.
You going to Jokic? You give it. If you give it a first round exit, then Russ get to keep his. That's all I'm gonna say.
Russ keep hit.
It's good. We ja.
The nigga said ja. Hey, how far hard it get?
Ginobili.
How far did hard to get? That's the question. Giannis or KD? Giannis, bro. KD's a fraud.
It's tough because in this playoffs we saw both of their Giannis's bag is so non-existent.
Giannis got hurt. I will say Giannis got hurt. KD had no excuse.
But yeah,
KD had
we're talking 2021. That nigga Giannis gets the MVP. He was second in MVP voting, and he got the Finals MVP.
Oh yeah, for sure. Giannis, yeah.
That nigga trying to give Jokic only has one, my boy. I don't know.
Yeah, he said no. Giannis, Giannis is over Jokic in 21.
Yeah,
he said Jokic true MVP this year. Yeah, Jokic should.
Got the MVP. Joe Mary Bonds.
If we're doing the playoffs thing, Jokic should have got the MVP.
I'm not gonna lie. What about the 1 year? What year did Luka make the? Because Luka was top 3 one of these years, and he made the Western Conference Finals.
That was last year. It goes to Steph. Steph was literally just that.
He said Jokic wasn't as good offensively in 21 compared to now. Yeah, he wasn't.
It doesn't matter. Even if he was as good,
Russ might actually win a ring. What? Oh, the Lakers.
That's nasty work.
Are you gonna claim that? Like when niggas
said Luka's trash? Damn, we got Luka haters.
Hell yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs. I can't argue with that.
Subscribe too. Said Jokic true MVP. How is Luka trash? I will say Luka has to adapt his game.
Bro, he's a stat patter. That's why.
Nigga, not against the Suns. Not against the Suns. Not against the Suns.
Hey, listen. Against the Suns, I don't know, man. But we do. Can we admit that Jalen Brunson, as soon as he leaves, Luka, he becomes an all NBA player. He said because he's fat. Hey, he sound like me right now. I would say the same shit. That's funny. Yo, also Luka doesn't play defense, bro, and he also complains a lot, and he doesn't run back.
Okay, so then Steph.
He's not trash. He's not trash, but he's
okay. So Steph.
Jury should be out on him, bro. He might not. He might be overrated.
I think what's his name needs to Luka needs to adapt his game.
Yeah, he might be a little overrated.
Kareem, if
right
you're
now.
saying a nigga doesn't play defense, he doesn't get an MVP. Steph has no MVPs.
No, I'm saying Luka. I'm saying
no,
Luka's
offense is scoring and passing.
No, Luka's offense is not as good as Steph's offense, bro.
It's not as good as Jokic.
Can we make a reasonable argument?
Offense. No, Steph's scoring is better than Luka's scoring. Luka's playmaking.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But Shaq, you get the peep, right?
Because of Steph's gravity. It's
Steph's gravity.
It could actually make sure that players have weight. Like on the short roll, the reason why Draymond is so good of a playmaker is because he's playing 3-on-2.
Yeah,
of course you make the right pass.
Steph's gravity, literally, when he's on the court, it makes everyone eat. That's like a thing that no other.
And Steph off ball isn't that bad. That is true.
Yeah,
off ball. Now on ball, he's kind of.
Steph will get cooked. Steph will get cooked.
But Luka's just come on, man. He said with him being overrated, slow down. He will learn. Hey, man. He's had time. We'll see next year, though. I'm giving him till next year. If he doesn't hoop next year,
is Kyrie staying with the team? Is Kyrie staying?
Kyrie? I don't know.
We'll see. Also, but can we talk about KD and Kyrie? They probably should have just
they should have ran it. Yeah, they should have ran it with each other. I don't know, just to get it like honestly, they had a better team in Brooklyn than what KD had in the Suns after the trade.
What's his name?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense for them to leave.
Also, it's tough with Monty Williams, right? Because
we need to talk about him. He got fired.
Kyrie I think that is true.
He got fired. Someone else, I think it was him.
Monty Williams got fired.
4 of the last 5 coach of the years, I think, except for Tom Thibodeau, have been fired. Because Bud was fired. Like they just
Tom Thibodeau got fired by the Bulls.
Then I'm saying most recently.
Tom Thibodeau was in the running.
Vogel was 20. I think he won.
Vogel got fired.
Bud, with him, I think Nick Nurse too. Nick Nurse was also coach of the year.
Nick Nurse got fired.
The thing with him, I don't even think it's not Monty Williams' fault that they have no bench. It's not his fault that Aiden is a terrorist. It's like,
but getting blown out in 2 straight games is kind of crazy.
At home, 30 point, like you can't. It's elimination game, like we have
a lot of these owners.
We gotta blame you.
They scapegoat the coach now. Bud, no, that's your fault. That's your fault, nigga. That's your fault.
He said, bro, Steph kills with speed, Lucas kills with craftiness. Yeah. It's more complicated.
Now, what I will say, Dwayne Casey. No. Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year.
Dwayne Casey did win Coach of the Year, got fired.
And then DeMar DeRozan,
because DeMar DeRozan didn't hoop.
27-16. That's not my fault.
James just killed them. LeBron killed them. But Dwayne Casey got the Pistons job. He just got fired again.
Dwayne Casey got fired again?
Yeah.
Dwayne Casey's a good coach.
Yeah, Dwayne Casey was. Bro. He had a good,
he was old.
He was the highest win season.
He said Bud lost his brother. Nah, let's not disrespect. Come on, bro.
He's still a bad coach.
Listen. He's been bad before that.
Regardless, he was a bad coach during the season.
Listen. R.I.P. to his brother. But if his head wasn't gonna be there, then he shouldn't have been there. He should have said.
And also, his brother was alive in 2021. We want him fired then too. So.
No. Niggas forget in 2021 he was a terrible coach. And if Giannis didn't make it out that next series alive because allowing KD almost won a couple of those games because Bud was not double teaming.
And we know that all you have to do is double team him.
And he was just letting PJ Tucker go one-on-one KD. And KD had 51 and 49.
All you had to do was double team him. We see that now.
We see what KD can do when he gets double teamed. We seen it.
He can't do anything.
Giannis saved Bud's job in 2021, bro. And then last year, what saved his job is they went to 7 games and fucking Bud can say, I didn't have 2 of my 3 best players. That's what he was saying. So
Yeah.
No, niggas forget. Bud was a terrible coach in 2021, but he just won because Giannis was so.
He won
Because
Giannis,
Giannis was playing out of his mind.
And Chris Middleton was hooping too, because niggas was trying to get Chris Middleton the Finals MVP. That was nasty work.
People have to realize KD's on the other side. His time is coming up. His time is coming up is a crazy way to say that. That sounds wild, but he'll say he's lost his athletic ability and is injury prone now. I mean, yeah. And also, he can't play make, and this is why.
But my thing is, this is why playmaking. My thing is, it's funny because
he can't play make.
It's funny because we're in 2023. A decade ago, in 2013, we saw him without a playmaker. Like KD's always had these. Even when he was athletic, even when he was more athletic, he had these deficiencies. KD is
he never
credit to him.
evolved his
KD
game.
has set himself in his career in such a way that he never played without an elite playmaking guard. We saw the one time in OKC when he didn't have it. He was not hooping. He lost the Grizzlies in 5.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is why you have to learn the fundamentals of the game. Like, let's say this is gonna be the third time I admit it. KD was so fucking talented that his playmaking and like basketball IQ skills are not good, but because he just makes tough shots and they look easy because it's Kevin Durant. These are not good shots. Like, so an elite playmaking guard gets him easier shots, so he'll be more efficient. Like KD just never had to think, well, I shouldn't take this fucking fadeaway out of bounds mid range over two niggas. Like he just did that. Like when he was OKC, he just did that. He made it most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when he was on Golden State, he just did that. The first year with the Knicks, like the nigga took a fucking fadeaway 3-pointer, which called on PJ Tucker in which called he just hit that bitch. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bad shot.
Yeah,
that's a
bad.
shot.
Like nobody makes
shot.
those.
Especially because he could have got to the cup. It was a 2 anyway. He could have got to the cup because PJ Tucker jumped. Like he could like
he wanted the 3. He thought he was hitting them.
Yeah, he thought he was getting the 3.
win
KD
this
at the
series.
state of his career can just score and is mid at everything else. That's his whole career.
That's my whole point. It's
That's his whole career.
No,
that's
that's
not
what
like that's literally his whole
He's
career.
an amazing scorer.
Amazing scorer
He's a
and
solid
mid at
defender.
everything else.
His playmaking is terrible.
Terrible, horrible.
Remember when
So, like,
niggas are
it's-
trying to compare. Son, niggas remember when niggas are trying to compare Braun to KD?
They've been. to be fair, they've been doing that since
it's
2012.
been a lot of nasty narratives around Braun. All these niggas been getting exposed, bro.
KD at his peak, his scoring is a 10. Braun scoring is an 8.5. Now, what about everything else?
Braun scoring is higher than 8.5.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving it. Because I'm just giving that. I'm just giving that it, right? 8.5, KD's 10. Defense, Braun, 8.5. Playmaking, 8.5. Like, rebounding, 8.5.
Braun's playmaking is only 8.5. This nigga.
I'm just saying, because some niggas don't think LeBron's a good playmaker.
That's just a 10, my guy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Braun is exceptional at every element of basketball. KD is not. That's not
KD's
my argument.
just
I'm not saying it's actually 8.5. You can say
he said I love these playoffs. Been the best I watched since 2019-20. It's been the best year since the bubble for sure.
Yeah.
The
The
bubble
only
year
thing
was a
that was
good
kind of
year.
huff was all the
I think the
injuries.
bubble was better than this year, though. There's been a couple
all
like
the injuries at the beginning of the.
Yeah, there's been some blowouts this year that's like
But I mean,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But it's been a decent year, and injuries have kind of dampened it. 2014 KD was the best year. Yeah, 2014 KD was his best year. People thought he was gonna get better from that too, and he just never did. His game never
scoring
evolved.
stayed elite. His scoring was so elite. He didn't change. He didn't get any other like.
Yeah, he didn't.
The
hard
bubble
thing.
was whack. The moments in the bubble were
The bubble was amazing.
Yeah, it was
The
kind
bubble
of.
was-
I'm not gonna lie.
It was kind of
For a Clippers fan, it was not good.
that was one of the great things about the bubble, man.
Yeah.
I was talking when we went up 3-1. I was talking so much
was a good
shit.
year.
I shouldn't have been talking shit. I'm not. I don't know. But yeah.
But you know, you said whack because no fans. I mean, that's cool and all, but the fans.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the noise, but I think the basketball was better.
Yeah,
Like that, the Murray Mitchell, that was crazy.
Duncan Robinson had one game. He had 11 threes. He hooped on his line.
The Lakers Heat was crazy. Thunder Rockets was crazy.
Well, you remember we had Rachel, we had Jimmy Butler, we had Jimmy Butler cracking Rachel Nichols and then dropping 48, 10, and 11. Like what are we like? And that nigga was exhausted. He's like, damn, she won.
Why'd you have to add the cracking Rachel Nichols?
Now he was cracking Rachel Nichols. He was cracking.
Why you?
Do you
you
see
have
the
to add
interview?
that part? That had nothing to do with the
you see the interview in the
basketball.
bubbles when they were wigging at each other and they were flirting? That nigga was cracking. That's the nigga Jimmy Butler said, damn, I need to get that.
Yo said, I need LeBron to get his ring. Jokic has a lot of time, and so does the Celtics.
Oh yeah, it's up for it.
I'm not gonna lie. The
that's what I'm
Celtics,
saying.
if you think about it, they've been a very successful franchise ever since they
LeBron
got.
has one or
Ever
two
since they
years
had
left.
Tatum, they've been in the finals like every other year, or not the Eastern Conference Finals like every other year.
Like even the year before Tatum got there with Brown. Oh, it was more with IT, but they still were the conference
IT,
finals that
yeah,
year
they got
too.
to the conference finals.
They've been in the conference finals like consistently since 2017. Like
because
I think
Brooklyn Nets, the Brooklyn Nets decided to trade away all their assets, and that's still helping them to this day, which is crazy.
I guess we can talk about off. I mean, the Celtics are still in it, but is Jaylen Brown like? Is he leaving?
I think if they get to the finals and win, no.
No,
I
yeah,
think
that's
if they had lost in this,
if they had
series,
lost in the
Brown's
second
gone.
round, he was
Brown
gone.
is gone. Brown is
Yeah.
definitely gone.
So,
It's crazy. Like Brown would have been gone. Like
Missoula would have
I
been fired.
Missoula would have. I think even if they lose in the conference, I gotta see it. It depends on who they. They're facing the Heat. If they lose the conference finals and it's bad, Brown's gone. I think they have to get to the finals.
Yeah, because they were saying that
What if they make to the finals
to,
and it's like a hard 7 thing and they lose to like the Nuggets or the Lakers?
I think then you could be like, okay, then you might be able to convince Brown.
Yeah, because remember they have to pay them 600 and what's it called?
630 million between them.
37 million between the two of them. That's still a paycheck the owner has to cash. Like he still has to.
And Brown did make an All NBA team, so he qualifies for it.
Yeah, he qualifies now. Yeah, he said they shouldn't have been in the conference finals with that 1 year with IT. They were ass, almost lost to the Bulls.
They did almost lose to the Bulls.
They did. That's true, but you play who's in front of you. Like it
and that nigga John Wall.
And John Wall sold.
He sold.
So. But the East was terribly weak back then. So.
It wasn't that weak.
He said, "I don't know why people
That's
downplay
true.
the bubble ring." Yeah, I don't really know either.
There's not much to say.
Like
Consider we have the same exact conference finals again.
Yeah,
but I will say to that point, all the teams besides the Celtics have really like the Lakers. The only players that are from the same league.
But the important players haven't changed though.
LeBron and AD are the same.
The core hasn't changed.
The exact. Okay,
teams.
so you think
LeBron AD wasn't Dennis Schroeder on the 2020 team too?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
no, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Yes, he was.
He was on the Thunder. No, that was a 3-guard lineup.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's straight.
You said the bubble reincarnated. Yeah. He said, I think the best game plan for the Lakers is to have 80 roam off Gordon and put Vando on Jokic.
No.
Why would you do that?
No.
Vando is
I don't know if you've seen the Lakers.
He said
Jack
80 has a weak
Vandal,
side.
who's about the size of Aaron, was about the size of Vandal. He's like 6'9". When he was guarding fucking Jokic at the wing, because Jokic was hitting the fucking mid-range, a little floater shit. You know how Jokic is that unathletic floater shit? He go eat Vandal up on that. He go eat Vandal up. Like, no. You need 80 to guard him straight up.
I say 80 guard Jokic straight up and play great defense on the rest, and that's how you beat them. That's literally how you beat them.
Because
they said
unlike Embiid, I'm sorry about this. Unlike Embiid, Jokic has his moves, and he will abuse little niggas, bro. No homo. But he will.
Yo, Paul, what? Yeah, that's crazy. You say Vandal's awesome, but Jokic will eat. Yeah, 80 on Jokic. You put 80 on Jokic.
80 on Jokic. Or Jokic's gonna turn around.
Jokic can score. Jokic can score 25. Make sure the rest of them don't shoot well from the floor.
What if Jokic averages 30?
Huh? Even if he averages 30, bro,
I think we're missing the point.
He put up 51 in a loss.
I think the way to beat Jokic is if Jokic has less than 6 or 7 assists, because that means that people aren't scoring. Because like that's my point. That's my point. You got against the Suns, he had 35, but it was 35, 10, and 10. If Jokic has 10 assists, that means the offense is like a gear.
Yo said, watch it, Shaq. The government is listening.
That's the way to stop.
I was talking in terms of basketball. Let's calm down. I'm saying Jokic knows how to use his size against him. That's a lot of time Embiid be trying to do fancy shit against small niggas. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like
this is where bad Twitter goes. Like, what you saying? What you about to say?
He said, "No, I said like you were saying. You want to limit Jokic's playmaking. You said you want Jokic exactly. You want Jokic to score rather than playmake and disrupt his playmaking.
Because on 80, he's gonna have to actually work. So you're gonna have niggas play one on Vando. He's gonna have 50 on Vando every single game, or they're gonna have to double him. He's gonna be able to playmake easier. So because Vando's smaller than him, which smaller than him, and he weighs less. Jokic's gonna pound him on the no. Well, like
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you saw the rant I went on earlier.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
It's over.
And I'll leave. This is what I was about to say. I think if they both pull up to an LA Fitness, people will be like Embiid's a better scorer because he has more moves and stuff.
But he
I
can't.
think at some point in time, we were arguing about this at our school one time where people were saying Melo can do everything, but it's not really about
Melo
what
couldn't
you can
pass
do.
though.
Yeah, I'm saying scoring wise, it's
Yeah.
more about how efficient and consistent your stuff is. So if you're like Jokic doesn't have he can't do in theory he can't do everything that Embiid can do.
He doesn't do the
But
fadeaway
Jokic's-
mid ranges. He doesn't.
Yeah, but
dunk on moves,
Jokic's stuff is more efficient. It works more. So it doesn't
that,
matter.
That fucking mid range float off 1 foot that looks unathletic.
He doesn't miss though.
It hits
That's
every
better
single time.
Like Embiid has 1,000 moves and he's like level 1 with them, but Jokic has like 3 moves and they're level 100. Like we know which one's better.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee did say, "I fear the man that I fear the man that practiced one punch 1,000 ways than practice 1,000 punches one way." Like Bruce Lee did say that.
Yeah.
So I think Jokic is a better playmaker by far. That's not even close. It's like night and day.
Jokic
It's like
also
Magic
good
Johnson
off
and
ball.
like Dylan Brooks or something. So he's that.
Because,
and then
he's good off ball because he's a good screener. Like that's another thing. Embiid only screens for Harden. Like if Harden
also let's talk about how the 76ers offense is actually
it's bad because
it's bad.
It's
partially because of Embiid.
It's partially because of Embiid, but it's also partially because Doc Rivers is a terrible coach.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
I understand. Harden is your best slasher, so you screen for him. But there were games Tyrese Maxey had this shit going. How about you fake a screen at Harden and go set one for Max?
Yeah.
Like Jokic
that's coaching though. That's literally coaching.
Jokic doesn't have to be told that. Jokic is just if Jamal Murray is cooking, he'll go off and screen for somebody else. He screened for KCP a couple times. He screened for Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon dropped down. I got a dunk.
But that's the difference between the Nuggets system and the
a
76ers
lot of
system.
times Jokic will because I've seen it. He won't do what Mike Malone does. He'll just because he's smart enough to I'm going to do this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
his basketball IQ is off the charts.
It's better than Embiid.
Especially compared to Embiid's. It's not
like
Embiid started playing ball at like what 16.
And Bron will say, "I'm going to run what I'm going to run." You know what I'm saying?
He said in soccer, there's a saying: there's a difference between a great scorer and a great player. It's exactly. It's
but I was gonna say Embiid's defense, and I would say this. I thought Embiid's defense has kind of fallen off. Embiid's defense is at the point where it's a little overrated, especially considering because we get on Jokic we got on Jokic for saying that in the perimeter he gets exposed, which a lot of big men do. And the thing is, Embiid was getting exposed just as much as any other big man. Like Tatum was jimmying him up for pull up threes and stuff. So.
Now I will say on the defensive end though, Drew, Embiid did hustle multiple times to get blocked.
No. He's still a good defender. He's still a good defender. But I'm saying Embiid is not Hakeem Olajuwon in the paint, where it's like the deep. You know what I'm saying? Like Embiid's defense is definitely over. Like it's not as impactful as we thought. Is what I'm saying.
It's not.
Embiid is not even Anthony Davis on defense right now. Anthony Davis, his defense, I think was the biggest factor why the Warriors won, why the Warriors lost. Like Embiid's not.
He scared them niggas to go to the cup.
Embiid, people were trying to Embiid low key. They
were. And
Jaylen Brown
today he was getting past him.
Jaylen Brown, that's such a stupid move. Like he almost hurt him. They were up 30. He tried to dunk on it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He almost hurt himself. I'm not gonna lie.
The dunk.
No. He fell on his shit because they're up 30. You're not. So the worst thing could work if Jaylen Brown dunks that and hurts himself, and then it's just Jason Tatum and the rest. They still might beat the Heat, but then you're not going to win the finals, bro. Like it's just stupid. Why do you need to do that? You're 30. Jaylen Brown's basketball IQ is not the highest either. Like as much as he shit on Tatum, Jaylen Brown doing stupid shit too.
Both of
Jaylen Brown's handle it's so much worse than I think it should be.
Yeah,
he turns it over all the time.
It's kind of like Jordan Poole. It's the same shit.
Jordan Poole is worse. Jordan Poole is worse.
Yeah, I mean Jordan Poole is just a worse player, but Embiid said this, bro. Like he actually did say it.
I just don't know how you can have less than.
That's why basketball is played 5-on-5. We need everybody to find ways to be better.
PJ Tucker said, "I'm the nicest nigga on the team."
Let's look at the Game 7 box score, okay? Okay.
PJ Tucker said, "I'm balling my heart out." Tobias Harris, I'm balling my heart out. Tyrese Maxey.
My thing is, this is what separate. That's just bad leadership. Like you can't even Braun has fit in the finals. You can't be like my teammates suck. Like you can never do that. That's not. You can't. You shouldn't do that.
Didn't people get mad at Braun because he did some shit like this?
He did that, but that was before they traded everyone. That was the year they
But
traded.
My point is
he wasn't lying, and everybody got
my
traded.
point is, even if it's true, which in this case it actually isn't, you can't do that. That's my whole point. Like,
but people still say
this is not like Embiid didn't drop 43. Like Giannis dropped 38 and 20, and he took it on the chin. He didn't take it on the chin, but he didn't say my teammates suck. He was like, oh, it's not a failure, right? That was Giannis in Game 5 had 38 and 20, and we still said he choked, which is fine.
He did choke in the last whole minute.
Yeah, exactly. Embiid had what? Well, he had 13 before garbage time. Like Kareem don't count garbage time. Steph Curry, we don't count garbage time for Embiid. So he had 13, and I think 4 rebounds. That's not even 8 in numbers. That's like that's literally not even 8 numbers.
That's not 8 in numbers. Like, that's
you will say it's you and Harden. What did Harden even have? Harden wasn't hooping either.
Harden was not. Harden was horrible. Harden was worse than him.
So how you gonna say it's 2-on-5? Like Tyrese Maxey needs more help.
I'm showing it right now, and then I gotta go. Actually, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
So then gotta get on his knees.
After we look at this box score,
PJ Tucker 4, 7, 3, 6 from 3, 1 block.
He was hooping.
11 points.
Tyrese Maxey was hooping. It was Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and then PJ Tucker. They were the ones who was hooping. Yeah, you said Tatum is 6-1 in Game 7. He only lost was 2018 Braun. That's actually kind of tough.
You hate to see it. 5-18, 3 of 11. Oh no. 15.8. That's about 8 numbers. 15.8 rebounds. That's about 8 numbers.
Nah. 15, but it was garbage time. We only count it's 13 and 4. He got a lot of those rebounds in garbage time. It was 4, but yeah.
It was garbage time.
Yeah,
it was garbage time.
Look at the Celtics box score.
What's it called? It doesn't matter.
We can step though.
Let's just see it.
James Harden 3 for 11. How many turnovers he have? 5, 6, 5 turnovers, and 7 assists. Embiid one assist and 4 turnovers.
Yeah, passer.
Come on, bro. We were talking about KD's playmaking. His is worse.
Embiid's
is literally worse than KD's.
And Embiid's scoring isn't even as good as KD's.
Exactly.
I guess his defense is better, but
his defense and rebound.
Yeah, no, KD was shamelessly past that again Game 6, but still, Embiid was on the floor long enough to stat pad. That's why he has 11 rebounds instead of.
Embiid 5, is also trash for throwing
instead of like 5.
Embiid is trash for throwing. Like Embiid and Harden
under the bus.
They were literally the 2 worst starters.
They were, and it's not even close. Harris went 7 for 13. That's decent.
But look at him from 3 though.
I mean, yeah, but he still shot efficiently overall.
He still, exactly. 1 of 7 from 3. Maxey 5 of 12.
Was great.
That's not bad. That's what you want from Maxey, really.
Tyrese Maxey was pretty.
And
good.
I will say, they need to block. PJ Tucker's an amazing because he was on the ground fighting with Jaylen Brown for loose balls.
Yeah.
No other Sixer was doing that, bro.
Embiid and Harden shot more times than they have points. They have more shot times than they have points. Like you can't.
It was 55-55 at halftime, and they sold. So on that note, it's gonna be a shorter stream today because it's Mother's Day. We got shit to do, things to take care of. Also, exams are coming up soon, so I think we about to end this, right now, pretty soon. But it's been a good stream, y'all. We'll catch y'all. I think what's it next week? Next week when we doing the next stream?
Sometime next week. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all next week, and tell your mothers we said Happy Mother's Day, and
if they're bad,
out, guys.
Slide them my way.
What you say?
I said if they're bad, slide them my way.
All right, Jack. Come on, bro. You got to be respectful.
Wait, y'all see the picture of Ice Spice's mom?
He said, "I and be the fraud piece." All right, bro.
Yeah.
We'll catch you.
Wait, we gotta see Ice Spice's mom. Hold up.
I don't have to do that.
No. You got this, bro.